Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships, Season 21, Week 3, Round 2. My name is Boma Fett. I'm currently 7-0 this season. Let's see who my opponent is this round. SonOfSidious. I think the SonOfSidious was actually Sidious's clone, and then he was Rey's father. So this could say father of Rey. Let's go to the hotbot for a quick comparison. The hotbot shows a ton of green on my side and a few little spots of red on SonOfSidious's side, so let's zoom in and take a closer look. In the top section, my attention is immediately drawn to the guild GP. 139 million is very low, and that will have an impact on SonOfSidious's roster. The GAC stats, the best score is a bit low. Lifetime banners is about 300,000 less than mine. Only 59 clears. 383 defends is more than 300 less than mine. Offensive wins, almost 1,500 is solid. I'm well over 2,000 though. Now, comparing his stats to mine could be a little bit unfair. It could be that he was stuck at lower divisions for longer than I was, fighting fewer battles, and so of course he's going to have lower statistics if that's the case. But I think what is revealing is the ratio between the defense and the offensive wins. This is about 25%, and that is on the low side. So that indicates that SonOfSidious sets a lighter defense and saves more for offense. In the roster summary, you can see that I have almost 100,000 more overall galactic power than SonOfSidious. I also have a higher top 80 GP, but he actually has the higher top 65 GP. I have 8 more Zetas, and I have quite a bit more speed at the top of my roster. I have 16 more Gear 13 characters, and 9 more Gear 12. I think that's the largest advantage I've ever had in terms of Gears 12 and 13. I also have 36 more Gear 11 and above. It is a little surprising that I have higher Gear 13 and Gear 12, given that he has a higher top 65. But part of that probably comes from this. He has more 6-dot mods than I do. He also is close to me in terms of mods with high-speed secondaries on the 25 and above, but as you get to the lower numbers, 20 and above, 15 and above, 10 and above, my advantage gets much larger. Now, the other reason his top 65 is higher than mine is that he has more total relic levels, 137 to 131. That's not a lot more total relic levels, but when you consider how many more Gear 13s I have, this means that he has a much higher average relic level. So you can see here 9 Tier 7 characters to my 1, and only 2 at Tier 1 to 2. I have 9 at Tier 1 to 2, and 5 that are still Tier 0. Now you are probably thinking this looks like a very big mismatch in my favor, but think again. He has Sith Eternal Emperor. And because of the changes that were just made, this is going to be impossible for me to beat if he puts it on defense. Now, according to GAC history, he usually saves Sith Eternal for offense. He does not have Jedi Knight Luke or General Skywalker. In the key characters and important ships, we see the impact of the low guild GP, no Wat Tambor, no Malevolence. So let's go back to the game and take a closer look at SonOfSidious's roster. Now you can see here that SonOfSidious is running Darth Revan in the arena. That's really strange given that he has Sith Eternal Emperor. I'm wondering if this is intended to fool me as I'm scouting him. He also has a Thrawn fleet with only 1 ship in the fleet arena. So maybe he's helping somebody else get that feat where you call no reinforcements. That's the only reason I can think that you might have a fleet that looks like that. So here are the relic characters, and as you would expect, a lot of these characters are the characters needed to get the Galactic Legend. We've got a Sith Empire team here. We've got some Rebels, C-3PO, CLS. We've got some Galactic Republic, General Kenobi and Jedi Knight Anakin. We've got Jedi Training Rey and Scav Rey. There's the Sith Eternal, Relic 7 with the Ultimate. At Gear 12, we've got the Sith Triumvirate, Bosk, Ahsoka, Asajj, Grandmaster Yoda, Hux, Jedi Knight Revan, Kylo Ren Unmasked, Padme, Shakti. But then we've got some characters at Gear 11 that I think are a little under-geared. Bastila Shan, Chewbacca, Echo, Han Solo, Jolee Bindo. Scrolling all the way to the bottom of the roster, we see a lot of garbage, but we do have a few good characters here. Wrecker, Night Sister Spirit, Dark Trooper, IG-11. But very quickly, we're up to Gear 7, where we find Mon Mothma, 3PO and Chewie, the Armorer, Greef Karga. Gear 8, we've got Tech and Mando, Resistance Hero Finn, Moff Gideon, Queel, Echo, Fives, and B2. At Gear 9, we've got Resistance Hero Poe, we've got Hunter. So this is a roster that definitely has some holes. There have definitely been some compromises made in order to get that Galactic Legend, but it is still a solid roster, and I am expecting a challenging match. All right, let's take a look at the board. In the top zone, I've placed Bosk Bounty Hunters, Poggle with Battle Droids, Newt with Jango and Sunfac, and Beskar Mando. In the bottom zone, I've got Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, and Savage Malik. So I went really heavy in this zone, figuring if he put Sith Eternal on defense and I was not able to get through his Sith Eternal, I wanted to see if I could stop him from getting through one of my front zones. Now, if he does get through that, waiting for him in the back, we have the Bomb Squad, Hux First Order, Night Sister Cheese, Grievous, and Fin Poe. As per usual, I set Malevolence and Thrawn fleets. Let's see what he set. We've got a Jedi Revan squad, Bosk Bounty Hunters, Newt with Dooku and Jango, and a Tarkin Empire squad. This is really interesting. I'm going to have to think about this one and see if I can figure out what it does and what's the best way to counter it. The Newt Jango squad is scary, but not as scary as it could be with only a Gear 9 Jango Fett, but still not something to underestimate. Relic 6 Dooku is scary. In the bottom zone, we've got Kylo Ren Unmasked, a Yoda Old Ben squad, and Shock Troopers, but Fives is only Gear 8. So I'm relatively certain this means that he has saved Sith Eternal for offense. Now in the back, I'm expecting Geonosians, Karth, a Hux First Order squad, a Canderous squad. So Canderous lead, even though he doesn't have a leadership, but Canderous, Juhani, and T3. And then the 5th squad may be Ewoks, or it may be a Night Sister squad. So I'm going to do a little research on that Tarkin squad and get a plan put together and come back in a bit to make my attacks. Alright, as usual, we are going to start in the bottom zone here. And we're going to go against the First Order with our Jedi Training Rey. But before we get started, I wanted to show you something that I noticed. Take a look at the mods here. We've got 2 speed mods, 3 health mods, and a potency mod. On Hermit Yoda, we've got 3 speed mods, a health mod, a defense mod, and a potency mod. Grandmaster Yoda, has 1 speed mod. Rex has 2 speed mods. So I'm not sure SonOfSidious really understands how the mod sets work. No, you don't have to keep sets together, but you get a big bonus if you do. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, we're going to start off trying to stun Kylo Ren unmasked. We'll wiggle and we'll wave. And now we're going to go after Executioner. We'll wiggle again. I'm going to try and get a stun here. Nope. We'll hit unmasked for a while. See if we can get a stun on unmasked. No. And this is frustrating. This counter's going to work. I mean, it's going to work ridiculously well. But the problem is, it's going to work too well. I'm not going to be able to recover banners. So this is going to end up being a 52. I really should adjust my speeds on that JTR squad. Having R2 go first is not a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but a better way to do it would be to have him go third. Against the shock troopers, we'll go ahead and take Wedge, Han, and Chewie. We've got a Gear 8-5s here. Hopefully we can just get rid of him like that. Let's get rid of those buffs. Goodbye, Rex. See if we can stun her. Very nice. And 53. Against the Yodas with Old Ben, we're going to take CLS with 3PO and Chupio. I'm going to put the Confuse on Old Ben so he doesn't taunt. Now we'll go after Yoda. Goodbye, Yoda. And an AoE. 54. Well, let's see what's in the back. Oh, we've got Grievous. I was not expecting that. But the droids with him are not very menacing. Okay, I'm going to take a couple of minutes to adjust my plan, and then I'll come back and finish this up. Alright, so the Grievous squad is a little bit of a surprise. In the GAC history, he actually historically has played Grievous as part of his Newt squad. So Newt, Dooku, and Grievous instead of Newt, Dooku, and Jango. So we're going to go after this Grievous first with our Night Sisters. I keep doing Night Sisters against Grievous. It's going to work one of these times. Now the danger here is killing the two side droids too quickly in succession. If they both die really quickly, one right after the other, Grievous will get 2 turns in a row. And that could be a problem. Alright, we'll put the plague up. Okay, bring them back. See if we can get a stun here. Very nice. Do a big hit. All right, 51. We'll go Geonosians next, and I'm going to do Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn here. Now, based on their gear levels, I probably could just go Vader, Thrawn, but Vader just had his rework, and I'm not sure how big an impact that is going to have. So better safe than sorry, we'll take in all 3. Force Crush. Merciless. There's no spy on the other side, so I'm going to throw this at the Alpha. Took care of him. Great. Basics all around. We'll Force Crush here. And a 54. I guess I didn't need all 3. Against the Karth squad, I'm going to take my Bad Batch. Hunter, Echo, and Wrecker. I'm going to do this. And we'll do this. We'll call Hunter here. See if we can get some stuns. Goodbye mission. Do this again. I'm not sure what this does, but we'll do it. Call Hunter again. By Zalbar. Looks like I might be a little short on protection on Wrecker. $54. Against the Ewoks, we'll go with a Nest solo. Going to go ahead and target the Elder. I'll put it on auto and fast forward the battle. I really want to get my Nest relic, and I'm working on Jedi Master Luke. I'm actually ready to start going for Jedi Master Luke, but I'm waiting until the last week of this GAC in order to get started, and that will give me 2 weeks to finish that without affecting my matchups. So as soon as my first matchup starts, then I'll relic up all of my characters to the relic levels they need. So I'll have that full week next week, and then I'll have the week off between GAC seasons. So I'll have 2 full weeks to get my JML unlocked and ready to go for the next GAC. 55 banners there. Against Canderous, Juhani, and T3, I'm going to take my Imperial Troopers. Give this to Dark Trooper. Goodbye, Canderous. Goodbye, T3. And goodbye, Juhani. 54. Against this Tarkin squad, I'm going to take Bastila lead with Revan and Grandmaster Yoda. Now, the idea here is that Bastila is going to give extra tenacity up, and that's going to help against the debuffs that Tarkin likes to put out. It'll help against the stuns that Krennic and Royal Guard try to do. We'll go straight after Tarkin. Give the buffs to Yoda. We'll spread the buffs. Pass turn meter back to Yoda. See if we can get a stun on the Royal Guard. Take out Krennic. And there we go, 54. Against Newt, Dooku, and Jango, we're going to go with a Padme squad. And everybody is stealth, nobody is stealth. Let's see if we can stun Dooku. There we go. We'll get rid of him. Burning did not stick because of the protection up that we have. Let's go Retribution here. We'll go ahead and pay that extortion. Have to kill each of these guys twice. So that just stole a banner from me, I think. 53. Against the Jedi Revan, we're going to go with General Skywalker. We'll take Rex and 5s. I don't know that we actually need them. We'll go straight after Revan. We do have to proc Savior first. But now we don't have to worry about killing Jolee first because the gas lead prevents the revives. Yep, you try all you want, Jolee. You can't bring them back. 53 there. And against Bosk, we're going to go with Geonosians. We will go after Boma Fett first. There's the taunt. Oh, that was chaotic. We'll do a big hit here. Bye, Bosk. Ooh, big hit from Boba. Luckily it went against the Brute. Let's heal up. And now we just have Dengar to get through. We're a little short on protection. I'm actually going to keep just attacking. See if I can get everybody healed up, and then we'll do the big hit with Spy. Although Spy is no longer in stealth, so the big hit will not be so big. Okay, but everybody's healed at this point. So 54. So we have both Galactic Republic ships, but neither one seems to have a Galactic Republic fleet with it. So I will take my home one, my rebels, against his rebels that are with Mace Windu. Go after Biston first. Let's go ahead and hit Cassian with this. Oh, he dodged it. That special from the Rebel Y-Wing gets dodged so often. It's really frustrating. 65. We'll do Negotiator versus Negotiator. Probably don't need all those reinforcements, but take them anyhow. See if we can take out the Falcon here in the opening barrage. Han's Falcon, that is. Let's put the debuffs on the Ebon Hawk. Put up a taunt with the Y-Wing. Remove turn meter. Oh, just get rid of her, okay. $67. So there is my final 2839. That's a pretty big score for SonOfSidious to try and match, and I've placed a much tougher defense than he did. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what SonOfSidious does against my defense. Alright, we've got just over 10 minutes left in the attack phase. Let's see what SonOfSidious did against my defense. He cleared the bottom two zones. Two against Darth Revan, one against each of the other two. I'm guessing he used his Sith Eternal on one of these squads. In the back, one-shots on each of the squads except for Fin Poe, took 3 battles there. In the top zone, didn't try Poggle. 5 against Newt without getting anybody down. 2 against Bam without getting anybody down. And 2 to take out Bosk. So let's see, if he had put his Sith Eternal up front here so that I couldn't clear his bottom 2 zones, and assuming everything else was the same, I had 28-39, and that would be 5 battles in the back and 1 in the front. So minus 54, 54, 54, 54, 54, 54. So that's minus 6 battles. This zone is worth 204, and this zone is worth 260, so 464 minus 464. I would have had a 2051. He had a 2040. So I still would have won, but it would have been a much closer match. But because SonOfSidious kept his Sith Eternal for offense instead of putting it on defense, 28-39 to 20-40, I would like to thank SonOfSidious for the match, and thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.